Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be unboxing and giving my first impressions of some Transformers Legacy Evolution Wave 2 figures. So let's start off with taking a look at the packaging. We're going to start off with core classes. So here we do have Legacy Evolution Core Class Thundercracker. So overall, really cool looking box. We have Transformers on the side. We have the Legacy Evolution logo, Thundercracker with that Decepticon symbol right there, and of course an open window displaying the figure in the packaging. He overall looks quite cool. And if you're unaware, this is really just a direct repaint of the Kingdom Core Class Starscream, which I overall thought was a pretty good figure. We do have Legacy Evolution up top, a really cool artwork shot of Thundercracker in his jet mode. Of course, he does include his no rays, which is really nice to see. And on the side, we do have a really cool artwork shot of Thundercracker in his robot mode, shooting his no rays, looking very cool. And on the back, he transforms in 17 steps. There's a product shot of Thundercracker in his robot and jet mode. And of course, the final side has half of the Legacy Evolution artwork. So if you do have another core class like Grimlock here, if you put them together, it will complete that artwork, which is a pretty cool kind of gimmick or feature with the box. But let's actually quickly take a look at Grimlock. So overall, a really cool looking packaging. We do have Transformers on the side, Grimlock right there with an Autobot symbol. We do have Legacy Evolution text and open window displaying the figure in the packaging. If you do turn to the side, we have a really cool artwork shot of Grimlock with his blaster. Kind of wish he came with a sword though, but that's a bit unfortunate, but not a big deal. We do have core class in several different languages, and up top we do have a really cool artwork shot of Grimlock in his T-Rex dinosaur alt mode. If we do turn to the back, he transforms in 10 steps. There's a product shot of him in his T-Rex and robot mode, and this is 3 of 6, so there is, of course, 3 to go to complete the Volcanicus Dinobot Combiner. So that is pretty much it for the core classes. So let's actually move on to the leader class of Wave 2. So here we do have a Skyquake. I will have to zoom out the camera quite a bit because this box is quite a bit bigger than a core class figure, but here we have Skyquake. Definitely a figure I was really looking forward to getting. And if you're wondering where I got these figures, this figure right here, Skyquake, I actually got in a sealed case with the repack of Dragon Megatron. Of course, Dragon Megatron, or Transmetal 2 Megatron, came out in Legacy Wave 3. That was the main leader, but they actually repacked it a part of Legacy Evolution, so it was sort of a pack of 2. I wasn't able to just get this, and it was actually a pretty good deal. It was $100 for both of them, and you know, they're about $55 each, and I was kind of fine with having a second copy of Dragon Megatron because I thought it was a pretty cool figure. I might sell it off, or I might actually just keep it. Not really sure yet, but that's how I got this figure. And the other 2 core classes I actually got off Mirkari, and I do have some more figures to come from Legacy Evolution Wave 2, so those look out for those reviews coming very soon. But box-wise, this looks super cool. Really cool artwork shot of Skyquake in his jet and robot mode with a really cool sword, looking very awesome. Huge Legacy Evolution text right there. We do have Prime Universe Skyquake with the Decepticon symbol. We have Transformers on the side. If we do flip to the side, hopefully you can see it. I'm going to have to probably, I can't really zoom out the camera anymore, but you can probably see there is a close-up of Skyquake's face and his jet mode, looking very cool. And on the back, he transforms in 29 steps. There's several product shots and features, so one of them being you can actually connect Needle Nose and Skyquake in the jet mode, which I will show in the review. His Evo Fusion gimmick, you can actually combine the sword and the gun to actually have sort of like his ammo acting as his ammo. A pretty creative, cool gimmick. And of course, there is the final 2 product shots, one of the jet and robot mode. And again, this figure transforms in 29 steps, which I think is a pretty good number of steps for a leader class figure. And we do have half of the Legacy Evolution artwork, and unfortunately, this is actually our first leader, so I really can't get any other box to connect them together, but overall, looking very, very cool. So, really cool figures. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, I'm actually going to go off cam, open all of the figures up, and then I'm going to give you my first impressions of all of these figures. Now that all the figures are out of packaging, I'm actually just going to be giving you guys my first impressions on all 3 figures. Of course, this is not a review, just an unboxing first impressions video. Let's actually start off with Thundercracker. I really don't have that much to say. I think it overall looks really good. I really do like the silver and blue and black mixture, very glossy. And of course, I really do like how the null rays are included. Of course, this is the 3rd version or 3rd use of this mold. There was Starscream, then there was Skywarp, who didn't include his null rays, and now we have, of course, Thundercracker, who does. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. I like the mold. Not really a lot to say. Of course, the review will be coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But let's actually now move on to Grimlock. So here we do have the Dinobot King himself, Grimlock. So there is quite a bit of keel on this figure. You can probably already see his legs are quite chunky. His accessory is a pistol. I really would have liked if he had come with like a big sword. I'm pretty sure he does have a blaster in the G1 show, but I would have rather had the sword. I do like the head sculpt though. That is very, very G1-y in my opinion, and the gold looks super cool. Something to take note of is I'm pretty sure when I took this out of packaging, these sections were hinged up, so it is slightly mistransformed when you do get it out of the packaging. You're supposed to use these ball joints and hinge them down, these sections right here. So there is, again, as you can see, some kibble on the back, but overall a pretty cool looking figure. And actually size wise, he is pretty chunky. He's pretty big for a core class figure. So overall very cool. I haven't even transformed this figure yet, so I really don't know much to say about his T-Rex mode, but from the look of the robot mode, I actually am quite impressed. But let's actually move on to Skyquake himself. So again, not a review, just going to be giving you my first impressions. He's actually packaged in his jet mode, which I was not expecting. I was expecting him to be the robot, and I was like, okay, this is a bit different, but overall, a very cool looking jet mode. Very big, very bulky. I was surprised. He does have landing gear, which is pretty cool to see. They're actually not really rolling wheels. They're just sculpted wheels, but overall look pretty cool and do help prop it up. He has this huge engine booster in the back, which looks quite cool. I do like the shade of green they used. Also, of course, his accessories. That's probably one of my favorite parts about this. His huge Gatling gun, which looks super cool. I also really do like this kind of hidden handle. It collapses up just like that, so that's very cool. If you just want to attach this to the bottom of the jet, of course, you can fold it up, which is really nice. You know, if you want him to dual hold it, you know, with one arm, with one hand here and one hand there, you can use that, which is very cool. I haven't figured out how to store the sword. I'm assuming it will go in here somehow. I really haven't, again, I haven't even transformed it yet, so I'm really just going off my first impressions. But of course, here is his sword, which, to be fair, I really, the sword is okay. You know, I'm pretty sure most people know, I think in Transformers Prime, I really don't think he ever even used the sword. I think the sword was mostly Dreadwing's gimmicks, so if they had just included the Gatling gun and maybe like a custom blaster piece, I would have been perfectly fine with that, because the sword really was really Dreadwing's thing, but still pretty cool looking, kind of a clear orange plastic. I do hope for Dreadwing they make it silver. That was his color for his sword, but you can fold it up, and I'm assuming this is how you will store it inside the huge Gatling gun, and this actually becomes like his ammo for the Evo Fusion gimmick. But overall, two very good accessories in my opinion, and overall an amazing looking figure. Cannot wait to transform this and review this. So let me know what you think of all three of these figures in the comment section down below. Skyquake, Skyquake, Thundercracker, and Grimlock. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I actually do have several more figures coming soon. I do have the last core class figure, Nemesis Prime, and of course the two Voyagers, Twin Cast, and Metal Hawk. So stay tuned for those reviews as well. Hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video, and I'll see you next time.